Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot Down Under. This reading I'm going to concentrate on California, so I'll be covering 3 races in California. So that's the Adam Schiff race against Nalbandian. It's Dana Rohrabacher, I'm not sure how you say it, I don't hear it often enough in our news, versus Harley Ruder. And of course I'm revisiting the preeminently evil Devin Nunes against Andrew Jatz. I mean, Devin Nunes, dairy farm, right. When was the last time Devin Nunes put a pitchfork into a bale of hay or stayed up all night with a cow having a breech birth calf? I mean, spare me. Absolutely spare me. And who does that work? Well, that'd be the undocumented migrants used by Devin Nunes's family and all their surrounding Republican voting farmer friends. And this is the pattern, isn't it, viewers? So in the city, people like Kushner for his construction work uses undocumented migrants. You've got all the nannies from everywhere. You've got the Mar-a-Lago workers. You've got those on bridging visas for 5 minutes who work in Don Jr.'s vineyards. So they depend on these people and then go and vote to demonise them and make their lives hell. Is there no end to their hypocrisy? You know, I tell you what I'd like to see, viewers, in Australia as well, by the way. I'd like to see a reality TV program. You know, people whinge, oh, they take our jobs, meaning migrants. I'd like to see 10 Anglo-Australians and Americans taken out to do the work, and they have to work just for 3 days, otherwise they drop dead. 3 days, they have to sleep where the immigrant workers have to sleep and get paid what they get paid. And then they have to tell the viewers what they really think. Right? Please, someone do this. Okay, I digress. All right, who will we do first? I think we might do the really awful Dana Rohrabacher versus Harley Ruder first. Okay, so this is the 5th District, Congress. Okay, haven't ever heard anything nice about Dana Rohrabacher. I think he's a real Trump man, isn't he? Oh, something fell out. Speaking of him, the Hermit. Okay, I am going to do Rohrabacher on the left and Ruder on the right. I normally do Democrats, Republicans, but I'm leaning more the other way for this reading. So this is Dana Rohrabacher on the left and Harley Ruder on the right. Let's go. Let's go. Rohrabacher. He's got quite good cards. Hate that, hate that. Okay. And Ruder. Oh, I'm not liking that at all. The Hermit fell out when I was talking about Rohrabacher, so I'm seeing it as his card. I think he's probably not as out there as he would normally be because he doesn't want to draw attention to himself, presumably. He then gets the 9 of Cups, hopes and wishes. It's a very bountiful card. Yuck. He then gets Ace of Cups, which is also usually a card, you know, of good things and success and winning. Not liking that at all, but what can you do? Okay, I've got to call them as I see them. So there's also a slight edge to this. The Dove of Peace, which obviously doesn't refer to Rohrabacher. It could be the Mad Bird in the Chalice. I'll do a couple more cards on these guys. Now, I know nothing about Harley Ruder. He's got the Fool card. I stress straight up, this is not, the Fool is not simply foolish. I know when we get it in political readings, particularly Trump readings, we go, yeah, the Fool. But the Fool is a major arcana card and a very important card, and it can represent the folly of human nature or complete trust in the universe. and everything in between. So I have to get a bit of a feel for what this card means for Harley Ruder. This is a guy with a brain. Okay, so he's quite well resourced. I don't think the Democrats are pouring money into this. By well resourced, what I mean is he's got the goods and he's got what it takes, but I'm not sure he's quite ready yet. And he gets the rowing away card, escaping from the conflict. So in other words, if he does lose this race, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops out of politics. You know, you get another vibe with others that will be there in the next round. But with Ruder, that's what I'm seeing. So I'll just quickly do a clarifier. Oh, I haven't got it going yet. A clarifier for Rohrabacher. What's he likely to do? Is he likely to win? Dana Rohrabacher. Oh, yuck. Is he likely to win? Oh, he gets the star. Yuck. Okay, and I'll just finish with Ruder. Ruder. Him after the election. King of Wands. Look, it might be one of those. The fact he gets a good, strong, positive outcome would say to me he puts up a good showing. That fits with the rest of this mini reading as well. He doesn't get shot down in flames. He puts up a good fight, right? But the awful Rohrabacher, so I'm going to call it that way. Hope I'm wrong. So it could also be very close. With that King of Wands, there could also be some dispute over that outcome. As we know, there's going to be many disputes because the system is so inadequate. You know, for a country of 300 million people, got to lift the game. Got to lift the game. All right, I think we'll save Nunes for last. So that means we're now going on to Adam Schiff and Johnny Nalbandian. I like Schiff. I do know a little bit about him. And he keeps going for Trump, you know, which I admire. Going for him in the sense of attacking him. And he's out there. I've seen good things for his, for his political future. So let's hope his good news starts now. But I think he'll be around for a while. Adam Schiff. I've got a lot of respect for him. I know nothing about Nalbandian. So this time I'll go back to my conventional Democrats on the left, Republicans on the right. Maybe that's what went wrong. Okay, so this is Schiff versus Nalbandian. Schiff, Nalbandian. All right. Oh, he gets the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, all right, Nalbandian, ruled by money. Okay, let's do Schiff first. He gets the King of Wands. Okay, as I was suggesting with the previous reading, usually a good strong card. The King of Wands, like every card, has a spectrum from the nice guy to the degenerate narcissist and so forth. Schiff falls in the nice guy category, so I'm giving him the nice guy reading. And that is, this King of Wands cares about people. He really actually cares about people. Well, that would set him apart, wouldn't it, viewers? He's got the wands, he's got the energy for it, he's got the intellect, he's got the fire. So he's got the ingredients for the job. He has the Queen of Pentacles. I'm thinking that women like Adam Schiff. I don't know. Although I know a few things about him, I have no idea how that demographic breaks down. Some of you could let me know. Is he popular with women voters? Because that's my vibe on the Queen of Pentacles. And he could be funded by lots of small contributions from women rather than this being the Rebecca Mercer type woman of money. Alternatively, it could be an older woman with money, an older Democrat who really supports Adam Schiff. He has the Page of Swords, so he can be very sharp intellectually, but also sharp with words. And there's a side of him that's very youthful to get a page card. It could also be that he's quite popular with young people. Right? But lest we forget, it's also the card of the spy. And I would not be surprised if a lot of money has been spent by Nalbandian in spying on Adam Schiff. It also isn't a clear outcome card. But that's the Schiff story. Now, Nalbandian's interesting from the point of view he gets the Justice card. I think he may have some legal issues. Please, viewers, if you know, let me know. I'm always grateful for your input and follow-up. But that's what it's saying to me, some legal issues around family money. In other words, some money that's suspect could be the subject of legal issues already or in the future. I'm thinking already. Is there something I don't know about Nalbandian? Well, there's a lot I don't know, which is everything. So if there's anything in his profile that you feel can flesh this out, please get back to me. Then he gets the Ace of Pentacles. Now, aces are good in the sense of energy, newness, opportunity, fool's gold. So because he got the Pentacles twice, I'm leaning more to the fool's gold. He's taken money, I would bet, from suspect sources, or not necessarily the Russians, although it could be Russian money. It could also be just his other business dealings. But I'm not getting a good vibe of Nalbandian as a person. Ooh. All right. So, please tell us. Outcome for Schiff. Is Schiff going to pull it off? Working hard, working on the detail. Working on the detail. Let's see, Nalbandian. Oh, going away. Going away. And taking his family away, symbolically, of course, viewers. Oh, well, that's better than nothing. It might be that the detail of the work he does pushes Schiff over the line. Pushing Nalbandian aside for a moment, I'm just going to do one more clarifier on Schiff outright. Will Schiff win? Will Schiff win? Oh, disappointment. Shouldn't have gone for the last card. Oh, I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what's quirky, what's interesting, what's fascinating is neither of them have a good outcome card. What's that about? If you have any theories, please get back to me. Oh. So let's hope the filthy stories and justice come out in time. I think intuitively what I'm feeling is this stuff might be out there, but it's not cutting through in time. Ah, yuck. So let me give the cards a good mix up before we move on, viewers. Okay, I'm just going to mark this. Oh. Oh. That's a very funny one, viewers. Very funny one. Okay, we're going to move on to Nunes and Jance. This is really important. Really important. Symbolically, for Nunes to get defeated would be very hard for the Republicans to swallow. It would be a really good kick in the nuts all round. Let's hope. Oh, I'm still traumatized over Adam Schiff. I so love him. Bear in mind, it wasn't conclusive. Nalbandian got going away. So, I don't know. There's other interpretations. Schiff could be disappointed it wasn't a bigger, better, bolder result or something. All right, sorry. Lena, concentrate. Devon, Russian puppet Nunes versus Andrew Jance. He strikes me as a decent man. In my last reading, I got a bit of a cloud over Jance. But let's see, a lot of eyes on this race. Nunes versus Jance. Nunes versus Jance. So, it'll be Jance on the left, Nunes on the right. Nunes, Jance. Momentum. Oh. That's better. That's better. That's better. Andrew Jance has momentum on his side. People who are undecided, I think, are starting to fall into his camp. Nunes is a known quantity. He's getting a bit desperate. I saw in today's news he's saying to people, you know, patriotism, if you believe in America, give me money. I mean, the cheek of it, the absolute cheek of it. Ugh. Anyway, back to Jance. Momentum's on his side. It's happening more quickly now. Group work. People are working for him who weren't working for him before. They're seeing him as a better quality candidate. This is talking to the Master Mason. They are seeing that he offers something that Nunes has demonstrated that he's bent. For anyone who wants to open their eyes, he's dealing... The ones who are backing Nunes are purely old guard, dyed-in-the-wool, vote Republican or die types. The thinkers are going for Andrew Jance. He then gets temperance. He's a modifying force. Nunes is a polarizing force. Jance is a moderate person. Harmony, integration. He'll be prepared to negotiate with people and has a much more positive energy about him. On the other hand, Nunes's cards are not good. That's a big consolation prize. He gets the moon, lies, deceit and madness. Of course, there are other aspects to the moon card, but with these other two cards and what we know of Nunes, which is a lot, lies and deceit, he's, you know, fully responsible for closing down the investigation at House level on Russian interference for all the obvious reasons. The going away, see you later card, followed by disappointment. So both those cards, I am thrilled. I'm going to do one more outcome card here, just before the end, about Jance. This is saying he's a better candidate. This is saying he's a terrible candidate and will probably lose. But I just want to clarify if Jantz will pull it off. Please, 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 please. Andrew Jantz. Oh, good. Yep, people will rise up. That's what the energy I was getting from this. This is people rising from their I can't be bothered voting coma. Okay. Call to judgment. I think that's good. I think last minute voters will push him over the line. Oh, I'm very, very pleased with that, viewers. Okay, thanks for being with me, and I'll see you real soon.